Melissa and Aaron here, and we just wanted to show you really quick a way that you can grow your own food right on your countertop without having a garden or anything. And it's really simple. A few days ago, we just took some seeds like this here and dumped it into a tray like this and poured some water over it for a few days, and now 3 days later we have food.
Yeah, and these are sprouts. I started getting into them when I became more health conscious, started taking a lot of vitamins and eating better. But what I also really like about them is what Melissa mentioned, that you could produce your own food. I'd like to someday have my own garden and raise a lot of my own food, but I'm not there at all yet. But I can do this right here in my kitchen. Anybody can do it. These sprouting trays are really great, but you don't even have to have those. You can grow them in jars or pretty much any container that you have around.
And they're really good for you. These have anti-cancer and antimicrobial properties.
Yeah, broccoli sprouts are one of the best things for you. They're supposed to be even healthier and even more anti-cancer than broccoli itself. And they only took 3 days to grow.
A group of Russian scientists recently published a database of the antioxidant content of more than 1,000 foods, including, for the first time, an impressive array of before and after shots of what happens to seeds when you sprout them. As you can see, the antioxidant content goes up across the board. So sprouted lentils, for example, had twice the antioxidant content as unsprouted. Chickpeas, 5 times more. Wheat and rye, 10 times more. And amaranth started out as the piddly underdog, but went up 20-fold. Interest continues to grow about targeting cancer stem cells with a dietary component of broccoli, and especially broccoli sprouts. Cancer stem cells are thought responsible for initiating and maintaining cancer, which I've talked about in the past. There's also been a number of randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trials on the use of broccoli sprouts as a complementary treatment in diabetes to reduce oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and reduce insulin resistance and fasting blood sugars. In my video, Biggest Nutrition Bang for Your Buck, I describe how to grow your own, simply and quickly in 5 days.
Green moong, also known as mung beans, are the easiest to sprout. Start with half a cup of beans. Rinse them well under cool running water. Soak them in plenty of cool, clean water. Cover and keep aside for a whole day, that is about 24 hours. After soaking for a day, the beans will expand in volume to about 3 to 4 times their original size. Drain the beans and rinse them well once again. Once again, drain the beans well and transfer them into a container. I prefer to use a casserole because it keeps the beans warm. Cover and keep aside for about 10 hours. After 10 hours, you'll see tiny little sprouts like these. Mix them, cover once again, and keep aside for 10 to 12 hours. When the sprouts are about 1 centimeter long, they are ready to be enjoyed.